ॐ ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Just 1 minute, I'll just. अचिंत्य व्यक्त रूपाय निर्गुणाय गुणात्मने समस्त जगताधार मूर्तये ब्रह्मणे नमः। In the last class, especially verse number 48, 49, a new topic that we were discussing, that why Guru Aradhanam to be done, why one should worship his Guru, because the point 48 it was being highlighted, evam gurupadam sreshtham devanam api durlabham garudo garudaha agaha gandharva siddhyadi sura pujitam iti. So everybody to look at means all fields of experiences, different jivas, individuals, whether it is higher or lower, all do worship their respective gurus. And interestingly, when he says that how it is to be done, verse number 50, let us read. Asanam shayanam vastram vahanam pushanadikam sadhakena pradatavyam guru santosha karanam. So this sort of verses are very convenient verses, okay, for Guruji especially. Because, yes, look, asanam, the place where to be seated, to be given. Sayanam, the bed and related things. Vastram, clothings. Vahanam, vehicles. Bhushanadikam, different type of ornament. So what ornament? Ornament means mala and other things, okay? Not all the gold and all these things, okay? However, sadhakena pradatavyam. So this is to be given by the sadhakas. Guru Santosa Karanam. The main purpose is in order to please, in order to make comfortable, have the Krupa Kataksham, the soft eyes, soft corner. We said, no, just sidewise, not necessary to look at directly me, okay? So that's enough. So for Krupa Kataksham. So here it says Guru Santosha Karanam. So in order to please or make him comfortable, so that once he or she is comfortable, that comfort itself brings that, let us say, the comfort makes the sadhaka to feel comfortable within one's own self and starts growing it. And how it is to be done? Is it to be done like, no, because culturally to be done, or with a pressure, or with a calculation? You understand? Many people do it either with calculation or because uh, cultural demand says, or indifferent there, when I especially go differently, I was watching one incident recently. India is a country where we say, especially Eastern India. I hope you understand this example always I share with you all. Different type of people, or especially this Guru world, lives in India. So we divide India into four parts: East, West, North, and South. Suppose you want to get seva as a Guru, as a Swami, you want to get seva. Seva means service. People should serve you. Best place would be where? North India. So in North India, people don't look at you whether you are a Swami or not, whether you have taken sannyasa or not. Just you manage to put a cloth. That's all. That's why many people move around there, including different religion people. They move around and pretend Swami and collect money, and they get caught. That's another point. Because in North India, the concept is, if somebody has put this cloth, let us respect. Why to doubt? Why to question? And very soon this Kumbh Mela exhibition is coming, okay? So you should see in the exhibition. However, and really, if you want to have knowledge, for knowledge, we use South India. It should be actually North. It stands for knowledge, but here is different, okay? Knowledge is related to South India. But in reality, always knowledge is connected to North. Remember this much. However, here, South India, if you look at all these Swamijis, those who have really contributed, the Gurus, those who have contributed to the world, either they are from South India or they have got lift from South India, support from South India. Whether it is Swami Vivekananda, Yogananda, Sivananda, Chinmayananda, Dayananda, any person you name it, okay? Either directly from South India or they have got some support from South India to start. It's an amazing concept to observe in India. Suppose you want money, you want to be rich Swami. There is a place that is called West India, Western India, Gujarat. So in Western India, it is a belief that, you know, if you give 1 rupee or 1 euro, whatever currency, to Guru, it will multiply. And I am not telling you jokes. Any Gujarati fellows, especially, the moment they see a Swami, they put some money by default. I have also gone through, okay, sometimes. I was sitting in one place, they started putting one group, and I had a good amount of money, then I do not know what to do, okay? That's another point. But amazing. Then finally comes to this East India. So I can talk this East India part. So East India means some portion of Andhra, Odisha, West Bengal, Assam, Bihar, all this region is called East India. It's amazing, okay? So this region, if you want to cheat, if you want to famous without doing anything bluffing, East India is the best place. And I am not telling you jokes. Anybody bluffs, some way or other will be connected. I am not telling jokes. Recently, one person is traveling here. So also it has, I discovered some connection with East India. Let me not get into too deep, okay? However, why I pointed out this point, I discovered this Guru concept. Recently in Bhubaneswar, one child was being projected Kalki. I don't know how many Kalki avatar, because in Italy, one person came recently. So he started claiming now Kalki avatar, self-made fellow. From Swami, first he was Swami, then he became Paramahamsa. Now he has become Kalki avatar. In between, he became incarnation of Babaji Maharaj. Now Kalki avatar. He's making a big movement here, catching hold of people. So he's saturated in German, now focusing Italian. Good. for him, good for Italians. However, so this child in Bhubaneswar is called Kalki Avatar. And father is smart, has projected him, and huge crowd, lot of things were happening. Now somebody has filed a case. Both father and child absconded. Now big message going on in Odisha. It's amazing news. Every day, every channel only talks about that because that is the TRP. Okay. So these sort of verses, when you look at that asanam, shayanam, vastram, vahanam, husnadikam, sadhakena pradatipyam, guru santosha karanam iti. So gives a wrong side, wrong impact. This much I wanted to communicate through the example, nothing else. Okay. I don't have anything to talk against anybody. If you look at against, that's your problem. Karmana manasa vacha sarvadaradhayed gurum dirghadandam namaskrutyam nitlajo guru sannidho. This verse somehow really I like it. This is how it's supposed to be. He says, look, first of all, when you do something, it has to be completely aligned with you. These people, whatever Orissa example I gave, or time to time, whatever happens, because people want to be cheated, because people have their agenda to be fulfilled by that guru. Not that guru cheats. Guru never cheats. It's a wrong word. Guru cannot cheat. There is no bad guru. Even if you want to say for the sake of a bad guru, even if bad guru cannot cheat, unless you want to be cheated. You understand what I'm trying to say? So when you go with your agenda, first time you say no, second person says no, third time, then you get acquainted, the guru gets acquainted. Okay, okay, okay. And of course, guru will keep quiet. The next generation, next line, not next generation, next line will do their job. And the way they propagate, that is how it moves. Like there was a person, sorry, still the person is there. So he got told of his one friend who was working as a scientist in USA. And he became his disciple. So being scientist, and he pulled all the people. And in between, he became God. It's a big hit. It was in India, in all over the world, including in Italy. It's amazing. And where this disciple went, where they go now, nobody knows. So it is the second line that creates such an impact people don't understand. And those people who go there with agenda. So here he says, no, not like that. What are the things to be done? Karmana, manasa, vacha. These three things to be aligned. So with action, with mind, and speech. Whereas when I have agenda, these three cannot match. Impossible. Try. So when this thing, sarvada aradhet guru. So all the time, the guru aradhana, worshipping of the guru is to be done. How? He says, dirghadandam namaskrityam. For main is dirghadandam. Dirghadandam means we say completely lying down. Ashtanga namaskaram iti. So that means make sure you are completely lie down. Whereas for woman, only the knee and head and your hand to be on the ground. So that is a difference. However, he says, Dirghadandam Namaskrutyam, having done Namaskaram completely, because in the surrender posture, he says, Nirlajaha, free from lajja. So when we say free from lajja, lajja means feeling shy, feeling uncomfortable, or having some type of arrogance in one's own self, holding on to one's own self. I observe this lajja concept with children. As long as the child does not have ego, you say anything to tell anybody, the child will tell happily. You ask the child to do anything, child will do it. The moment child's ego becomes strong, will the child do it? And nowadays children, okay, we say born intelligent. In our time, we were, sent to the schools or other places to become intelligent. Nowadays, they are born intelligent, nothing to be taught. So whole process to be taught to bring them down. They are intelligent to be brought down, okay? However, he says, look, nirlajaha, so free from lajja means free from one's own individuality, one's own standpoint, because every time the person holds on one's own standpoint, and from that standpoint looks at Guru, looks at teaching. He says, Guru Sannidhav. So when you are with the Sannidhi of Guru, when you are surrounded by the Guru, or when you are around the Guru, so this is to be done. Continuing. Saridamindriyam pranam अर्थस्वजन बांधवा आत्मदारादिकं सर्वं सद्गुरुभ्यो निवेदये. Here, he takes to another level. I can give you the complete example. Yes, we can say, look, I am innocent, but I approach a guru who happens to be wrong. Completely, I surrender what to do, what not to do. He says, look, you don't have to worry at all. If you have completely tuned surrender to a guru, even if that person is wrong, nothing will go wrong with you. Maybe for the timing you will go through a jerk in your life, but nothing means nothing will go wrong because it is a universal law. You will be protected by it. Maybe you will come across a better guru. So you don't know. That is how it happens in every places, every occasions. So you cannot judge. And if you start judging, you will end up judging whole life. That's why he says, look, Shariram Indriyam Pranam Sojanam Bandhava Atmaradikam Sarvam Sarva Sadguribhyo Nivedaye. So one should completely surrender one's own self to the teacher. How? He says, look, starting with Shariram, body, senses means the prana, indriyas, prana, and artham, wealth, and all these relationships. Then not only that, Atma Daradikam means all related one's own self, all the related people. Sarvam Sadgurubhyo Nivedayet. That means what happens here when you give it completely, definitely the Guru principle will protect you. That Guru may not protect you. Please understand, if the Guru is not good, that's why he is the word Sadguru. So that Guru may not protect you. Suppose he has his own problem, she has her problem. If he or she does not protect, remember, you will be protected. Because that is what the law is. You can see the best example we give about Draupadi case. In Treta era, when Draupadi was pulled by, especially Draupadi's hair was pulled by Dushasana, one of the Kauravas, and the way she was ill-treated in front of all the elders, including Guru and grandfather, the father-in-law, that too in the court. It was not acceptable to anybody. And there, all the 5 husbands, those who are the topmost, they were helpless. They could not open their mouth. Draupadi was left behind without anything. What a helpless situation. But still she had her own problem. So she was hoping, look, I am daughter-in-law of this such a great family. Especially my grandfather called Vishma will protect me. If one word he says, things are taken care. And of course, there is a great uncle called Vidura, the topmost learned person. He cannot keep quiet. There are gurus, whether it's Krupacharya, Dronacharya. Amazing concept to visualize that. Forget about that. The best part is I have not one husband, five husbands. All are great in their field. If they want to start something, they want to protect me, of course I am being protected. But he was completely, devastated. She was completely devastated. The way Dusasana attacked and finally tried to remove her sari. And what happened? That's the story goes. So after requesting everybody when nothing happened, finally what he did? He tried to call Lord Krishna, holding one hand sari, other one raising the hand. But nothing happened. Then she understood this is not going to work. What she did? Completely, helplessly, she surrendered. Oh Lord Krishna, take care of whatever you want. I am called Krishna. That's why other name of Draupadi is called Krishna. So you are Krishna, I am Krishna. It's up to you, whatever you want to do it. Then what happened? All the saris came to her. The Shasana could not remove sari, got tired and exhausted. In return, what happened? The wife of Duryodhana, called Bhanumati, got burnt inside the palace, and she came as completely naked. So reverse process took place. Amazing thing happened. So this is what the law. So you have to understand law. And if you don't understand the law, you want your law to be the universal law. It's not going to work. So that's why he says, look, everything to be do nivedanam. That's why this attitude is full of, surrendering attitude. And especially when we go to the teacher, this is what we do. It. The beautiful story goes, let me say, long back, no story, nothing. So once a person with a big post arrived with police escort and whatnot to meet a teacher. And as usual, the assistants, those who are supporting, so they said, no, Guru is busy, cannot. Then, okay, please. Then, this, nowadays, this, business card. So, okay, please hand over this business card to the teacher, he will understand. So the teacher saw the business card. I don't know him. Ask him to it. And this person got shocked. What is happening? Then what did he say? No, I don't know. I was a student here. How can? I was one of the best students. How can he say he doesn't know me? Then he realized, oh. Because in that business card is written my position governor of so and so. So he caught the word governor and again sent the card. Again the teacher saw. I don't know him. Okay, again. He said, no, he said, then he understood, oh. So the address is there. So address was removed. Again, the teacher said, no, I don't know him. Because there is, that country's emblem is there. Then that he cannot cut. Finally, what he did, in a piece of paper, he wrote his name and said, please give to Guru, and says, I have come. The moment Guru, oh, he has come. When did he come? Ask him to come. Why are you making him to wait so long? You understand? Because when the person comes with a baggage, with one's own positions of power. A guru is not interested in your position and power. How does it matter to a guru? Unless it's another different thing altogether. So that's why here he says, this is to be done so that I am being taken care. That's why he says, look how, continuing, Guru Reko Jagat Sarvam Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmat Sampujayet Gurum. He says, look, Guru Eka Jagat Sarvam. So in this universe, entirely everything is nothing Guru. That means only one thing exists called Guru. Even though it says beautifully, Brahma, Vishnu, Shivatmakam, this entire creation is a consisting of Brahma Tattva, Vishnu Tattva, and Shiva Tattva. Means creating aspect, sustaining aspect, and changing aspect. So these are the three aspects in this entire creation. Means what is created, don't worry, somehow will be sustained, maintained somehow, not the way you want. And don't worry, it will go through the change also. I won't say destruction, okay? It will go through change. This is a process. Even though these are the three principles, but in these all the three principles, which nothing but called Guru's principle. Means here Guru stands for knowledge. Guruhu eka iti. Sarvam Guruhu iti. He says, Guruhu parataram nasti. So there is nothing greater than Guru. Here Guru means Guru Tattvam, the Guru principle, the teaching. And remember, Guru stands for teaching. Very nicely, Puja Swamiji used to say, Tasmat Sampujayat Guru. Because of that reason, therefore, one should worship his Guru. Puja Swamiji used to say very nicely towards his end that even though the Guru is the teaching principle, finally we relate with the person. Because without person, we cannot relate with the teaching. In fact, I was today looking at something to write. Just a little bit stretching. Each one of us has got some problem in our life in a relationship. Especially when we want to relate with people, we do not know how to relate. Each one of us. To solve our relationship, we have this upasana process. So we are supposed to do upasana. So all these upasana are divided into two categories. One is called pratima upasana. Other one is called pratika upasana. So pratima upasana means where you relate with God as extension of yourself. As a human being, he or she, no problem. So you have two hands, so you can put it four hands. Because you need more help. That's why Vishnu has got four hands. If you have only two hands, you can go for Rama, no problem, two hands. As you suffered, also Rama suffered. Not only you look at as human being, you also impose your raga dvesha on God. Maybe God is angry today with me. Why? Because I did not give proper naivedyam yesterday, food. Maybe before leaving the house, I did not do proper namaskaram, just I rushed. That's why all these things went wrong because he did not do namaskaram to me. I mean, I did not do namaskaram, that's why he's angry. And interestingly, in Odisha, they go few steps ahead, okay? Lord Jagannath had a problem with, his wife Lakshmi because when he went in chariot car festival time, did not take his wife, went with his brother. And when he came, and what happened in between? Wife Lakshmi got so angry, went to meet him, and while coming back, broke the chariot and ran away. They do all these things every year. And when he came back, Jagannath, now Lakshmi did not open the temple gate. So there will be a lot of discussions. And Lord Jagannath will bring some sweets to please her. It's amazing. So this is nothing again called Pratima Upasana. Please, this is very important. So that you relate with deity, you relate with God as a human being, which really takes care of your emotion. And in the process, you allow your prana, your aura to grow horizontally. And when your aura grows horizontally, you can relate with others. That's why Pratima Upasana is very important. And there is another Upasana called Pratika Upasana. So Pratika Upasana means like those who are not comfortable with Pratima because they have their own psychological problem. They have got their own problem. Let me not get into why and how. So they think this is the new version, new age version, I would rather say. They think if I cannot do Pratima Upasana, I should go for Pratika Upasana. So Pratika Upasana means worshipping yantra, tantra, mantra without any deity. So abstract form. Some people say, oh, I light a lamp, that's enough for me. What happens? Pratika Upasana is not alternative approach of Pratima. Is wrong. This is the problem I would like to say. Because in Pratika Upasana, your energy, your prana, your aura will grow vertically. Definitely. Pratima horizontal, here vertically. Now the problem is when it grows vertically, you will have a problem tomorrow and your emotion will fluctuate in such a way that you cannot relate neither with anybody nor within yourself, with yourself. And whenever the crash happens, a real crash. So that's why we say after doing Pratima Upasana, go for Pratika Upasana. But Pratika Upasana cannot be alternative of Pratima Upasana. One has to be very careful technical points. Or else what will happen? The person will be confused, will never be able to relate neither with the society nor with one's own self. That's why he says that Guru to be worshipped. Next verse will say, then we stop it. Sarvasruti Siro Ratna Virajita Padambujam Vedantartha Pravaktaram Tasmat Sampujayet Gurum. So the first line you know, okay? Because every day you chant, okay? I hope you know this, okay? Sarva Sutresiro Ratna Virajita Padambujam. Huh? Vedanta Bhuja Suryoya Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So he says, look, here same thing, instead of Vedanta Bhuja Yo, Vedantartha Pravaktaram. So this Guru is nothing. He says, look, the holy Pada Ambujam, the Padam, that is nothing but Ambujam. It is like lotus always lotus stands for jnanam. That's why this idea by taken by this Buddhism. So they hand over lotus. So if a lotus is there in the hand of any Buddhist sadhaka, those days they say, so the person is recognized as enlightened. From here, all this thing comes. However, he says, look, because lotus connected to jnana iti. So the feet, pada ambujam, the feet of what guru becomes what? It's like, he says, ratna iti, sarvasvati siraha ratna. So that means what? This this 2 feet, sorry, 2 foot or okay, 2 feet becomes what? Called as 2 petals, the most precious petals, or two most precious, I would rather say, Sarvasruti Siroratnaha. So that means if we look at the entire Shruti, entire Shastras, these two are like two Ratna, precious stone. You can use the word pearl or any great thing. And why he says, look, because it's not simply, I say, Vedantartha Pravaktaram, because the Guru is Pravaktaram. So he is able to explain, exponent. He has a methodology of teaching of what? Of the truth that is being taught in Vedanta Shastra. That's why Tasmat Sampujayat Guru iti. Therefore, Guru is to be worshipped. More of it we'll see tomorrow. Om Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, all of you.